We're going to do what we call a fuzzy 4. How many of us, either today or in the last few months, have felt a lack of clarity, drained, fuzzy, inability to function correctly, cognitively, focus? Just me? Okay. So there's 4 main areas that contribute to us feeling this way. And the great thing is to identify them, not to should on ourselves, not to put ourselves down or be mad at ourselves, but to look at them and go, that's what's creating this feeling. And then to shift it. Okay? So I want you to rate yourself. You're going to rate yourself on a scale from 1 to 10. 10 is, I am crushing it in this area. Wow, I'm doing great. 1 is, please send the intervention team. Okay. All right. So 1 through 10, we're going to start with people. Are the people around you toxic, draining your energy? Are they gossiping a lot? And you may say, yeah, but I live with them, Lauren. I know. That's okay. However, you can create healthy boundaries. You can just be aware of their energy. Sometimes we're not aware of it, and then we're like, why do I feel so drained? Because we have toxic energy around us. So 1 through 10, the people around me. 10, you know what? I hold a tight circle. People around me are great. For the most part, they're encouraging, they're honest, they're energy givers. Okay? And 1 is, wow. Most of us realistically are in the middle. Maybe, right? Maybe we're 6, 7, and 8. Okay? So we got people. Number 2, food. Now, we're not going to should on ourselves today, okay? And we're not going to tell you that, don't eat the donuts, because sometimes that donut does bless my body. But most of the time, if I eat really junky food, I'm not going to feel good. Yes? Even sounds great in the moment, but I'm not going to feel great. So food and drink, 1 through 10. 10 is, for the most part, I am eating and drinking things that bless my body, okay? That bring me energy. Remember, this whole thing is about not feeling fuzzy and drained and lack of energy. So am I eating and drinking things that for the most part give me energy? And if not, I could just go, well, as an experiment, I could try eating and drinking things that did make me feel great. Because it does matter for our energy. It does. If I eat candy all day, I try and tell my little 6-year-old son, like, buddy, I know you want the candy. I know you want to have cookies for breakfast. I promise you are not going to have the same brain power and energy and ninja strength, he's all into being like a warrior, and that you would have otherwise, okay? Social media, 1 through 10. 10 is, either I don't have it at all, which is okay too, that could be a choice, or you know what, I go into my notifications and I get out. I don't get sucked down the rabbit hole. I would not be a 10, but you might be. Where are we at with our social media? Like, is it draining us? Are we curating a feed that we're constantly comparing ourselves to? Am I constantly being triggered while I'm looking at my social? So 1 through 10 on social. Am I intentionally using it for my professional development? Any LinkedIn fans? We love our LinkedIn for professional development. I don't have to post about what I ate for breakfast on there, anything like that, yeah? Okay. 1 through 10 on seeing and hearing, watching and hearing, we call it. So TV, podcast. It's not, do you not watch TV? No, but does that little circle come up on the Netflix and it says, are you still there? You watch, like, binge watch? 5? Okay. Yeah, it's during COVID, yes. When you're at home. So, and what am I watching and hearing? I have a client, and he said, man, I'm just so stressed all the time. And I said, okay, let's talk about it. And we went through the fuzzy 4. He's watching 4 hours of news a day. I'm like, oh, yes, well, no wonder, right? What are we putting into our brains and our minds and our hearts? And because it's affecting us. Is there certain music that we're listening to? Usually music moves us, but is there something we're doing that's not contributing to us feeling awesome? Okay? We write our scores down. Now, if you'd like, you can add them up. So, and then divide by 40, because the max you could have is 40. My husband's a math professor. Then move the decimal over 2 places, and that'll give you your percentage. Okay. So add them up, divide by 40, and then move it over 2 places. That'll give you your percentage. Be kind to yourself in this, and notice, simply notice, just simply notice, which of these 4 do I want to start focusing on? Which of the 4 do I want to focus on? Yeah.
Clarify the scene here for me again. I get social media.
It could be watching and hearing, seeing and hearing. So TV, podcasting,
Okay.
like anything besides social that we're having input on. Even like I noticed for some reason my web browser switched to like Yahoo News. I don't know. Anyway, I have to figure out how to get it off so it's just like Google or something. But it's like negative, you know? I'm like, not want to see that every time I'm searching for something. So what am I watching and hearing that's contributing to me? And is it positively contributing? Does it give me energy? That's how I usually sense it. Like after I watch or hear something, do I feel good? Do I feel happy? Was that fun? Or am I like, whew, gonna like recover? All right, how many of you, I want you to each pick, we're gonna pick one. We can't eat the elephant all at one time. We're gonna eat it one bite at a time. So let's pick one area that we wanna focus on just for the next month. Simply be mindful of it and how it's affecting our energy, it will shift. All right, so how many of us are going to focus on people? Like toxicity, drama, setting good boundaries? Awesome. Okay. How about food? How many of us are going to, okay. Yes. Perhaps even accountability. I know most of us still have that COVID 5, 10, 20, right? That's okay. Don't shit on ourselves, be nice to ourselves, but what can we do to move the needle to make it easier? You know, I had to get rid of the candy in the house, like, so it doesn't take so much willpower. It's exhausting. Yeah. All right, social media. Okay, yes. So a lot of us on food and drink and social media, having it be curated. Like last night I'm scrolling and I'm like, why am I still following this person? You know, if you unfollow them, they don't get a notice. There's no offense. It's just, I am not interested in what they're posting, right? It was triggering. I thought, well, you're in charge of your feed. You know, it's an algorithm. Get off. Yeah. Okay, and watching and hearing. Okay, yeah. Like maybe either watching less, like TV or news or podcasts or whatever it is, or watching something different. Yeah. Okay, awesome. All of this will make a difference, and it will make a difference when we are with our team. It will make a difference.